Okay. So, here's the touchscreen. Basic controls. It's our rear view mirror. It's night. This is the charging status, so you can get a sense of what's going on here. Adjustable options, scheduled charging. You can set your limit here, right? So you can adjust that. You can open the charge port, close the charge port. You can also do that here. Open the trunk, open the front trunk. That's all done here. Close that. Here you can navigate to Raymond James Stadium. So you can see it set up my navigation, so you can talk to the car, do a variety of different things through that, including navigation. It's figured out which way we're facing, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. You will see, and we'll talk more about the navigation, it's showing how much battery you'll have left when you're done. I'm going to cancel the trip. You can also manage your windshield wipers here, right? So you can set all of these, or you can leave it on auto, just to run that. The next screen over, so that's your windshield wipers, is your trips, so your odometers. You can have multiple trips. This is my total, 166 miles so far. Just basic trip information, and then our last one, status of the car. You'll see if I open a door, it shows up here, right? You can see that there. Alright, so that's this little screen. Oh, whoops. That little screen down there. Next up, this is your front vents. You can go really high, off. This is your rear, kind of defogger. You have seat warmers, so that's for the driver's side, and you can do 3 different levels. Same thing over here, seat warmers. This is the music, we'll come back to that in just a minute. Phone, come back to that, and then this is volume, so you can go up or down on your volume. Got it. Alright, let's do temperature. So here's your temperature control. You have 2 different sides, of course. You can adjust some of the settings here. Let me get some light in here again. So you can just adjust, where it is, different factors here. I've got everything on auto at this point. You can turn it on and off. You can adjust for the 2 sides, so that's all there. You can drag this around, so you can adjust where you want the air to be coming out. You can split it, so you have 2 sources of air, right? And of course you can do that on both sides, so you can each control your air separately. So that's your air. Let's go to phone. So what are your phone options? This is the basic dialer. Maybe I'll have my wife call me or something so you can see when you do get a call. There's an answering kind of screen right here where you can just take the call and it comes through the speakers, so that works great. But you can dial up here. You can see it's pulled my contacts through for my phone, has my recent calls, so the different calls that I've got, that's all up on here. So your phone works. It doesn't send text messages, but it does do calls. Alright, let's do audio. Right, so on the audio, these are favorites that I have up at this point. You can rate different things, obviously play it. You can go fully up, right, and see there's lots of different things available in here. You can also search. So if you wanted to search for someone, we will do a quick search for John Denver. There we go. So we got John Denver. And you can pull up specific songs by John Denver. Oh, this is John Deere. That's fun. Fun. Albums, so we've got albums, artists, so we got John Denver, podcasts and stations, those are all available in there, and that's all streaming in real time. One thing I haven't been able to figure out is how to get this keyboard to go down, so you can kind of scroll up and see it. It just doesn't work very well. Get a sense of the audio. Turn it up here.
He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before.
Audio's pretty good. Anyway, so that's that. As far as the navigation goes, you have several different options here, so you can switch to a satellite view, right, or a basic view here. That's for traffic, so you can turn on traffic and get a sense of how bad traffic is at any point in time. And then this one is going to show your supercharger stations and their destination chargers, right? So you can always pull one up here, kind of look around. I'm going to turn the traffic off so you can see it. And you can always check to see what's available, right? So how many bays, there are a number of bays taken, open, tells you 6 of 8 stalls available, all of that information is there, and you can obviously navigate right to it, right? So that's for your superchargers. I'm going to turn my back on. Zoom in and out, it's pretty straightforward, right? You can set it so north is always north. Right now we're on set to navigate south, but that'll put us back to north, right? And then of course you can search. So I've set my home and my work, but any searches that you want to do, you can search in here. That's the mapping program. It's pretty straightforward. Other buttons up at the top. So this is your outside temperature and the time. You can adjust your entry settings. So this is your settings for your seat, right? So right now it's on easy entry because I just got in the car, but I can adjust these. You can also set valet mode here, and you can do your driver profile settings, right? So you can adjust this, create a new one. So the driver profile settings allow you to change the position of the wheel and your seat position. All of that is changeable in the driver profile settings. Then you just set it, and when you get in, it recognizes who the driver is, and it will adjust everything for you. This is well known, so this is basically your car, right? The Easter eggs come out, so you've got 4 Easter eggs in here. I'll show those in just a second, right? You can name your car, so mine's the USS Enterprise, just for fun, right? But you can change the name of your car. It does show your actual car, which is kind of fun, and then of course you can always click on the Easter eggs. I'm only going to show one right now. This is the drawing program. Right, so if you wanted to draw, you can always draw here. It's kind of fun. This is showing that we have basically a connection to the internet, so it's LTE. This is Bluetooth, so my phone is connected. That's called Pixel, right? And you can set up multiple phones to this. You can forget, disconnect, all of that set up there. This is to set up the home link in case you have a garage door opener. You can set that up. And this one here is to lock the car, right? So we're unlocking the car. Alright, so that covers most of the controls, but we haven't gone into the main menu, which is over here, right? So these are your kind of core adjustable features. The quick controls give you some lights, some adjustments for different things. Your windows and your display brightness. It's pretty straightforward. You hit lights, right? So here we have exterior lights, parking on, auto, front fog, dome lights on auto, ambient lights. And any screen where you actually see this gear icon, you can actually go into more detail. So headlights after exit, steering wheel lights, you know, different options that are a little deeper into the settings. Same with locks, right? So this is what actually can open it. So I have the 2 key cards, I have my phone. You've got window locks and a child lock, and then you can go deeper into these settings. Unlock on park. Let's pull that back up. Wake up unlock and walk away lock, right? Those are all settable in here. Your display, so auto display mode, brightness is all auto. You can do a screen cleaning mode, and then of course you've got some advanced settings, so time format, your energy display, do you want energy or distance, the distance in miles, temperatures, etc. All of that's available in there. Driving modes, so you have 3 steering modes: comfort, standard, sport, regenerative braking, standard or low. This is an aggressive regenerative braking, it'll really slow your car down. You can turn on creep, this makes it kind of perform like a regular car, it's a little bit different. Your autopilot, so you can set your cruise following distance. The range goes from 7 down to 1, and I'm a conservative driver, so I tend to keep it around 5. Auto steer, auto lane change. Here we have speed limit warnings. You can do a display, you can do a chime, you can adjust your speed limit offset. Forward collision warning, again, I'm kind of a conservative driver, so I do it very early. You've got lane departure warning, automatic emergency braking. All of this is available inside the autopilot. And that feature is probably just available for advanced autopilot. Safety and security, you can put this in park, right? You can power off the vehicle. Additional features, the park assist chimes, the security alarm, and allow mobile access. All of those are available there. And then you've got service. So you can put a variety of things in service mode, towing mode, and then you do have your owner's manual. So we're inside the owner's manual, right? Opening and closing. So here's keys. You've got 2 types of keys. It talks about your phone, how to set that up. I've got a video on that, right? But this is all available in here. Oops. So how to open the front trunk, how to close it, talks about being careful and how to close this. Interior emergency release, you've got a variety of different options in here, right? So it explains all of this. This is all basically tied into what you're doing. Interior storage, the glove box, I'll show you the glove box in a second. But all sorts of kind of everything that you need to know about your car, seating and safety restraints, driving, all of this is basically built in. If somebody is really interested in one of these, I could go through it, the whole thing if you want, just kind of basic stuff. Yeah. Okay. An index, but it's all basically there, right? I haven't looked at the mobile connector, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, yeah, okay. So this is basically just connecting to charge. You've got some adapters that it comes with, so you can see the adapters. I haven't shown the connector. Maybe I'll do a video on that. How to charge the car, a variety of ways to plug in, shows all of this as well. Some troubleshooting, basic things. Anyway, so that's your owner's manual, and again, you get to that from the service part. Your glove box, this is actually how you open it here, right? Probably heard it. It just opened over there. The glove box opens there. I think that covers the screen for the most part. That's the screen. This is in night mode too, because it's at night. I'm shooting this video at night. But that covers pretty much the whole screen. So there you go.